Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in the world, and welcome to episode 4 of the Fresh Start series. We're going to start this one off just getting 80 smithing, like I said in the last one. Invention is going to be the big goal of this episode. I'm going to start working on divination next, I believe. I did prep all of this smithing on my alt. It took me probably like 2 days to make the rune, orichalcum, and necronium items that I would need. Did all of them up to like the one right before the max level, then did the max level plus burial on this account. So what took me 2 days to prep only took me about 2 hours. I went from level 48, I believe, to 80. Yeah, the next one's going to be divination while I start mining gems on the alt for crafting, get 2 birds in 1 stone. But before we do divination, I've got a couple quests I need to knock out. The first one being Nature Spirit, then I believe Jungle Potion, and the Fairy Tale quests. I'm going to need access to fairy rings. I'll explain why for divination later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. And as a quick reminder, almost 90% of you guys aren't even subscribed to me yet. So if you keep coming back to check out the new episodes, why not throw me a sub? That'll be the only time I sell out in the video. Let's go. We're going to start off with Nature Spirit. And here we go. Nature Spirit is completed. I just have a couple more quests that I need to get done. I think Jungle Potion is on that list. It's required for Fairy Tale 1. And then I will go ahead and get Fairy Tale 1 done. Or maybe Jungle Potion isn't required. Maybe it's only required because you could get one of the herbs from there. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out as we move along. Yeah, so it turns out that you really only need to do Jungle Potion if you get Snakeweed, or I think Rogue's Purse is one of the options on there as well. But hey, maybe we'll get lucky and we won't need to actually do it. I'm going to have to eventually do Jungle Potion anyway, since Slayer is one of my primary goals for training later on. I'm going to need to do Jungle Potion so that I can do Shiloh Village, so that I can unlock Duradel. But we're going to go ahead, fire on with Fairy Tale 1. I don't think this is a long quest, and then after that we can unlock fairy rings. Let's go. This just in, this account is nuts. All 3 items for Fairy Tale 1 are the 3 items that you can find in the Mortmire Swamp. This is like a 2-second thing. I just have to go cast Bloom on a log, on a tree, and a bush, and I'm done. That is the easiest Fairy Tale 1 run that I think I've ever had on any accounts, and I have made so many. There we go, Fairy Tale 1 is done. Nice and easy, a little bit of XP, no levels. I'm kind of far along from when you would normally do this quest. I'm gonna go get 2 started. There's like a little 5-minute like wait period in the beginning. I'll probably just sit around, let's be honest. There's nothing I could really do in 5 minutes, but yeah, once we have that, I can start carrying on with the plan that I have for Div. And that's Fairy Rings unlocked, nice and easy. So the whole reason I need Fairy Rings is because the 1 engram that you get for free when you start the Memorial of Guthix is located at an area where I think you can only access it with a fairy ring. So in order to prestige it and continue gaining XP from it, you do have to do Fairy Tale 1 and then start 2. So that is why we got that done. I pre-bought a ton of energy in the first week. I figured it would eventually go up, and since I had a lot of money at the start, I just kept on going. I just kept buying a ton of it, so now I can easily collect the memory shards or strands, whatever they are, from Div, and use that to level up just so much faster. Made a note of the engrams I need. I do still need like 50 more to finish this set, but there we go. 2 easy divination levels go right to the level 70 spot. I bought a ton of energy for this one so that I can use the one option where you use energy to convert the memories for more XP. That way I can just go through this a little bit faster. It would probably be faster to just do caches twice a day and work on something else, but I don't mind this, and the engrams really do add up. So we're going to go ahead and head on over to Canifis. That is where the level 70 div spot is. And we are just going to start collecting memory strands. Probably stack up a decent amount of them. That way I can get a big XP drop at once. It'll just feel good. Bigger number, better player. But yeah, you can see I bought tons of energy, so I'm good to like probably prestige this a couple times if I need to. I don't think I'll end up with enough strands to do that, but time to start vibing out on div. Alright, I got the final strands that I needed to prestige. This will give me access to another, whatchamacallit, another perk, and I want to pick the one where it extends your springs, just because that will make this a little bit more AFK. I think it'll make it so that I can actually get a full inventory off of a single spring and not have to do like 2. So, it just makes it a little bit easier. Decided to take a small break from div. I want to just keep padding my total level, and I'm actually coming up on a nice milestone. With that herb lore level, we hit 2k total. I decided to switch to herb just because I've been slow buying Renars. I think I mentioned that in like the second episode. I've been slow buying them because I tend to make profit making prayer potions just because of the scroll of cleansing and the well. You can see that, you know, it procs pretty often. I didn't use a well to make the unfinished potions, I just saved it for this step, but the scroll of cleansing also saved me a ton of Renars while making the unfinished potions, as well as the boon of the artisan. It's like a 20% chance to essentially get an extra one or save a Renar, so I'll be happy to see where I end up, and this should give me a nice amount of money to start working on a little bit of summoning. I want to try and hold top 100 in a couple skills. I think summoning will be a pretty easy one to do for me. I should have recorded before I did anything, but I threw these in there at an extremely high price, these mithril dart tips. I only had enough to get like another level, so I figured I would sell them because I needed the money, and most of them sold. I just got 10 million out of, wait, where is it? Yeah, right there, 10.5 mil. So that's really helpful. Also, I've been getting so many free prayer potions as well, so my money troubles that I was just having, I think, are over. So all the money I spent on smithing and all the energy for engrams and stuff, that's over. I pretty much have exactly what I had when I started, so perfect. There we go. I used like 680 herbs and ended up with just like one shy of 1,000. So, wow. Yeah, I love the perks that you get in Fresh Start Worlds. Just the amount of free stuff that you get out of it is fantastic. I'm going to start slow selling these and probably get right back into other levels. I was going to have to find something to like occupy my time because I didn't have money and I wanted to do summoning, but I have the money I can throw in now. So you'll see, I have those Bane plate bodies buying for 200k. One came through. They alch for like 320k, and people are still selling them that cheap. But let's see what a Renar, or prayer potion rather, is going for right now. It's a little lower than I wanted. I'm gonna just throw them in a little higher. I know I was selling them for like 70, yeah, like maybe like 7,600. Yeah, so, wow, 77. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to throw them in at this price, see if they sell over time. Since I'm not really in a rush for money anymore, I can kind of leave that there, and hopefully, yeah, I'll just leave that there for now, too. I do like buying Renars just because prayer potions do sell pretty frequently, so the GP per XP, you could either profit or break even, so, yeah, I guess it's time for summoning. Okay, so it does actually swap for less. That's okay. I'm gonna end up keeping some of the pouches anyway. I'm gonna end up doing the teleport method then, just to make my life a little easier. I want to retain as much of the value of the shards that I can, and like I said, I'm gonna be keeping quite a few, so I'm just gonna go ahead, let's buy some pouches, and then we're gonna buy just a handful of packs. I probably should just bought 50. It's probably about how many I'm gonna buy anyway. And we'll see where these charms get us to. Alright, this is gonna be the last level that my charms can get me, so I'm saving the rest of my blues, but we got from 78 to 87. Kinda nuts. I have a lot of shards that I do need to sell. I also have a bunch of pouches. I might just hold on to these for now. This is going to be a lot of money anyway, so I think it will be okay. Let's just go trade these in and see how much it is worth. Okay, and I sold them all for 6.6 mil. Like I said, I am keeping like a big handful of the pouches that I made, but that is so that I can have powerfuls when I unlock Invention, so that I can make my own augmenters and save some money. I'm sure they're expensive as hell right now, so yeah, I'm gonna just kind of start working on some of the lower levels that I do have just to get my total level up. Just want to try and maintain my rank right now. Do have some herbs that came through. I am gonna be doing some herb lore again soon once those all finish. I have all the snape grass and stuff, so just kind of want to do it as it comes in just to get the money back, because it is a lot of money invested at 8k an herb. Well, I came here because I have a Slayer task and I want to get a Dragon Hatchet. Ended up with a Berserker Ring. They don't really sell for much, but hey, maybe I'll get lucky before this instance is up, or else I'll just buy one. Alright, I was just AFKing some fishing while editing, and that's awkward. I'm literally 3 XP from the level with a full inventory. Yeah, so I got from, I think I was at 69, pretty close to 70, so got like 3 levels while editing. To show you how far behind I am, you can see I'm all the way here. I was editing episode 2, so, but 72 does unlock Beltfish, so we will get a little more XP per hour now. Now that we'll get that. So, awesome. Gonna shift gears now, though. Decided to do a little bit of div since I need to get my caches done anyway, and yeah, we got up to 76. Pretty nice. Collected a decent bit of memory strands, so I'll be able to do a couple of engrams as well soon. Just, yeah, I'm slowly chipping away at div as I have caches available, just kind of trying to keep my progress linear while also working on the goals that I want and mining the gems that I need for crafting on my alt. It's taking a long time to actually finish that, but I'm gonna do some Reapers now. I think I can do like 3 in total. Not sure if I'll do them all, but it would be some easy Slayer XP, so might as well knock out what I can. There's that Gardor Reaper done. I was able to get a Slayer level out of that, actually. Nothing notable from that level, but still, nice to see. I can now go ahead and get a new one. Let's see if this minion drops anything. Nope. So we'll see what Death has to offer to us for another assignment. And then once I finish this one, I do have a Reaper refresh scroll, so I could do one more. What do you got, Death? Twin Furies. No thank you. Carapac. Normal mode shouldn't be too hard. Let's try it out. Alright, I will eat my words then. Normal mode was a little bit too hard for me in this current setup. The damage that he was doing, yeah, I had to deal with like too much lightning and yeah, maybe, you know, a skill issue, we'll call it, I guess. Kind of not the best at PVM, so we'll see what we can get instead. Something easier? No. Yep, Virago's definitely easier, right? And then Rots, no. Crosis, I mean, I don't know if there's even any public lobbies being held right now, and public sucks anyway, so let's go for the last one. I think this is the last one I can get. ED2. Yeah, alright, no, we'll just use the Reaper refresh scroll, get ourselves a different task. Kind of a waste, but, yeah, let's see what we can get. Wait, what does that? Oh, okay, so I can't refresh it unless I don't have an assignment. Nice. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go train some agility then, start getting some stats up. I want to get agility up a little just to have increased stamina while mining, make it a little more laid back, so yeah, I guess that'll be the next clip. Alright, the aura ran out on the last lap, but I was 1 lap away from another level. Figured I'd get it real fast. Glad I didn't fail any of the obstacles. But yeah, from 53 to 59, pretty much in that aura, so happy with that. Oh, nice, we got the the fast exit. Anyway, I'm gonna go work on a couple of random things that I want to get done. The alt is almost done mining all the gems that I need for 80 crafting. I'm probably gonna give the emeralds back to the alt to make emerald necklaces for porters for later. So I want to go mine some gold. Now, I could use a couple mining levels anyway since it is under 70, so yeah, I'm just gonna go do that. I have some porters made, so I'm just gonna chill there for probably get 1,000 or so gold ore. What in the hell? What is that, like an alt army? Yeah, they're all like 80 jeez. Wonder whose alts that is. Holy shit. Alright, that'll be the last level that I will end up getting while mining gold. 67. I think I started at 63, so pretty good progress there. Might have been 64. But if we look at the metal bank, I've got almost 1,000 gold ore. I'm just going to finish out this inventory and fill up the box. It'll put me over 1,000. And then I'm going to make some of the bars, maybe not right away. I've got a couple of plans. The alt is just about done with mining the gems. I'll record a clip and show you how many I mined. It took me like 2 days to gather these up, but definitely worth it. But while I work on some AFK stats, like I still need to get up to 80 div, I'm probably going to do barrows on the alt so that I can attempt to get some augmentable gear that I can just disassemble for really fast invention XP. Also need to hunt some black salamanders. Anyway, ramble over. Next clip will probably be me trading some stuff over from the alt. Alright, finished all that up. I have some gear I need to trade over to my alt. So if we go ahead and do this. Also have some Maddox just in case I end up doing archaeology on there. And then we have all of the gems that I have mined. Absolutely insane. That should get me to 80, no problem. Just wanted to double check that I was trading the right account. And if we go over here and we deposit all of the ore, we've got 1,200 gold ore. So that'll be good. I'm going to use that for some jewelry for enhancing, and then also emerald necklaces for porters in the near future. But for now, I think it's time to start working on div again, or I think I have a bunch of prayer potions to make. Yeah, I do. Alright, actually, that's what we're going to start with, just so I can get some money out of it, and then we'll start probably working on div. Alright, finished up all those potions. Got up to 67 herb lore, and we've got 910 more pots. I'm actually going to turn these into 4-dose. They seem to be selling better that way. I'm going to have so many to sell, but I'm going to try to just sell them really fast. I need money for Invention. I'm, going to be unlocking it very, very soon. I just basically need to get the div level, the crafting levels banked, so yeah, I just got to get some money together so I can actually buy stuff to disassemble to get the parts that I need. So I'm going to just sell these, and then I think head over to work on div. We'll see. Oh, and also, I don't think I mentioned it, while I was doing herb, my dragon hatchet bought, so I don't have to go back to DKs for that. I'm very happy about that. Let's keep this on the theme of we're trying to unlock Invention, but we are doing anything but. I noticed a soul obelisk spawned while I was setting up those sell offers, so I just unlocked the VIP skilling area with that one, which is sweet. I do most of my fishing AFK while editing or in bed, so to have access to get closer to the bank is pretty sweet. I'm now just gonna fletch a little bit. I have a ton of magic logs, and I'm gonna need the tensiles and stuff because I probably want to unlock the spring cleaner at some point, so yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and fletch some of the magic logs that I've stacked up. Okay, yeah, I'm still not actually working on these skills to get Invention, but I promise that this makes sense. Acacias are some of the best simple parts, and I'm going to need them, so I figured, let's train some woodcutting. I have the dragon hatchet now, and yeah, let's go ahead and just get ourselves some simple parts. Also, this isn't live commentary. I have no idea why I zoomed in on my character. I couldn't tell you if I tried. Well, after the first clip being getting 80 smithing, and now we are effectively 20 minutes into this video, I am finally working on unlocking Invention. I finally have enough memory strands to do a ton of engrams, and I think that's going to take me straight up to 80. At least I really hope that it does, so let's find out together. Alright, we got them all. Let's see it. Please. Damn. So close. So close. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and... I still have some. Can I actually complete any with that amount? I mean, it's not that much XP anyway, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, let's go and finish off 80. Okay, we picked up that one from Farmer Fred's house. This should do it. There we go, 80 divination, perfect. And I have the gems to bang out 80 crafting, so this will be super quick from here. Invention should be unlocked very, very, very soon. I underestimated how many I would actually need, so I ended up having to spend some money on gems, but there it is, 80 crafting. We finally did the goal that I wanted to get done in this video, despite all of the distractions that I created for myself. But yeah, sweet. Invention's gonna be a gateway to a bunch of free overall levels, just because it is a super passive skill and just extremely useful. It makes all of your training just a little bit better. So let's go ahead, get the tutorial done, and start augmenting some gear and disassembling so many things that I have to disassemble. Well, there's the tutorial done. I got up to 6 Invention. I think it normally gets you to like 4 or 5, so not a big difference. But yeah, now starts the fun part. I have to disassemble tons of stuff just to get a nice baseline of components. You know, some of the main ones that you need are like simples, enhancing, precious, powerful, and at this stage, you know, especially with where Fresh Start Worlds are at, it's hard to get your hands on things that you could disassemble in bulk. You know, things are just so expensive. So I gotta hope that some of the things that I've accumulated and held on to will give me the components that I need. And yeah, in that time, I'm also gonna trade over the gems to my alt so that it can start making me jewelry. That'll be good for enhancing and precious, as well as making some emerald necklaces for porters. I think I mentioned that already though. So let's get started with that, I guess. Alright, and I'm just going to trade over the gems, some of the gold bars, and the gold ore that I do have on the main over to my alt, so we can get started on working on all of that stuff. I'll probably have to mine some gold on that account, but yeah, that's going to be super useful. I love having an alt to do like the menial stuff that saves me money and time. It's just so useful. I don't know what most people's opinions of alts are, but yeah, I love it. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. We made tons of progress in this one. Getting Invention unlocked was huge, but if you did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I know I said in the beginning that was going to be the only time I sold out, but forgive me, I lied. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are working on in Fresh Start Worlds. I'm going to dive into my goals on the next one, but I want to hear what you guys are doing. But until next time, peace out, everybody.